Take a look. You've got Trump and Clinton in the key battleground states. Take a look at the map and see where they are. Donald Trump's in Florida. Mike Pence making a western swing, going through Arizona, New Mexico, where they have new ads for the Trump campaign. They think that might be some good territory for them. Colorado, they hope will be competitive as well. Let's take a look at Hillary Clinton's path for the day. She will be in Nevada and Arizona, while Tim Kaine will be in Iowa. All of this only possible if you have your own campaign plans to get you around to these places. Donald Trump spent the last 24 hours hitting Hillary Clinton hard on the email controversy and telling voters that it is not too late for them to change their minds, while Clinton is focused on firing back at Donald Trump, and she's going back to the well on his treatment of women. Watch.
This is a message for any Democratic voter who have already cast their ballots for Hillary Clinton and who are having a bad case of buyer's remorse. Wisconsin is one of several states where you can change your early ballot if you think you've made a mistake. A lot of stuff has come out since you voted.
When I think about what we now know about Donald Trump and what he's been doing for 30 years, he sure has spent a lot of time demeaning, degrading, insulting, and assaulting women. He has shown us who he is. Let us on Tuesday show him who we are.
So we begin our coverage this morning live in Florida. John Roberts in Miami, where Trump holds the first of 3 rallies today. And John, good morning there.
Bill, good morning to you. Donald Trump will be at the Bayfront Amphitheater right along the shores of Biscayne Bay at about noon today. This amphitheater holds 10,000 people, so if he can pack the place out, that is going to be a very good visual for him in terms of generating enthusiasm here in South Florida among voters. Here in Miami-Dade County, which is a very, very Democratic county, he is substantially behind in the early and absentee voting, but Republicans in the overall ahead in the state of Florida. Let's put up the results of the latest ABC News tracking poll. 46-46 now. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump back to a tie. But take a look at this number, because this is really interesting. The honesty and trustworthiness number, Donald Trump has got an 8-point lead, 46-38 over Hillary Clinton, indicating perhaps that the renewal of this email scandal may be taking a little bit of a bite out of her support. You mentioned changing your vote. There are 7 places across the United States where you can do that. The state of Wisconsin, where Donald Trump was last night, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, New York, Connecticut, Mississippi. Minnesota, the deadline passed yesterday afternoon. New York, Connecticut, Mississippi, not really battleground states. So really Donald Trump focusing on people in the 3 states of Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Today, he'll continue to go hard against Hillary Clinton on the email scandal, this whole idea of corruption, particularly drilling down on that email that was revealed yesterday from John Podesta, suggesting that he had to dump all of the emails. Here's what Trump said about that last night in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
We have to dump all of those emails. Can you believe this? That's WikiLeaks. And he also said, to me this made a big statement, John Podesta, I tell you what, if he worked for me, I would fire him so fast. He is such a nasty guy. I would fire him like The Apprentice. John, you're fired.
Now, John Podesta insists when he used the word dump, he meant to give those documents over to investigators. Trump having none of that, saying, though, that dump meant in the trash. Bill?
In the meantime, many have pointed out that he's not taken the bait, whether it's a casting of the war on women, however you want to phrase that appearance yesterday in Florida. Trump seems to be sticking on policy when it comes to Obamacare, et cetera. You heard that, John.
Yeah, he has shown an extraordinary amount of discipline in the last week, just focusing on the FBI and the email investigation, as you said, not taking the bait, and starting every rally with policy, specifically Obamacare, because we're in open enrollment now. A lot of people are facing double-digit increases. Those astronomical deductibles are just crazy. Donald Trump vowed yesterday again in Valley Forge in a speech on policy to repeal and replace Obamacare, even upping the ante in how he will do it. Here's what he said yesterday in Valley Forge.
I will ask Congress to convene a special session so we can repeal and replace. And it will be such an honor for me, for you, and for everybody in this country, because Obamacare has to be replaced. If we don't repeal and replace Obamacare, we will destroy American health care forever.
He'll repeat that message this morning here in Miami, then this afternoon in Orlando, this evening in Pensacola, and tomorrow morning in Jacksonville, Bill, as he spends a day and a half in this important battleground state. The big prize, really, among all the battlegrounds with 29 electoral votes.
Right on. Bill? Thank you, John Roberts, leading our coverage there. Thank you, John.